She's Alli, Breen.
Oh.
And there she is.
Hi, guys.
She joins us from New York City.
Yes.
The name of the program, of course, is Sexy Time. And Alli can be found in the world of OnlyFans. ALLIB. That's all you need.
Yep.
Do you have a Thanksgiving special?
Ooh, I'll have to do a Thanksgiving special. I hadn't thought about it yet. It's in New York, they're skipping right past Thanksgiving. It's all Christmas here already.
Everywhere.
Here's what you
Everywhere,
do,
yeah.
Alli. You take a turkey leg.
Jobless Turkey Day.
This is gravy. Go, I'll gobble this.
Now, our wait a minute. Oh, there's two cats
Your
behind
kitties
you.
are playing.
Oh, it's hot, Josh. It's a cat fight.
Yeah.
Cat fight.
They're best friends. I
They
love
do
it.
this all day. They're so funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're
I
battling
feel
one
better.
another. Alli has two kittens. There they are. Alli can be reached also ALLIBREEN. Send your letters about your love troubles. We'll try to fix them here on Sexy Time.
Yes.
And Alli, of course, is on your favorite social media platform. Let's get to our letters. What have you got?
Dear Alli, I looked up my husband's history on the computer the other day, and he watches a ton of porn.
Yes.
The problem is that none of the girls he's looking at look like me. We have sex 2 or 3 times a month, but he clearly takes care of himself daily. Is this not good? Should I try to say something to him about it?
2 or 3 times a month.
Maybe
Yeah.
step up your game.
Wait,
lady.
but the first part of the letter is what I think is intriguing.
Yeah.
So would she be happier if the ladies he was looking at looked
Like
That's
her?
like her,
Sounds
whatever
like.
she might be, brunette, blah, blah, blah.
It sounds like it, but
Yeah, because then she'd think he was like fawning for her, but she just wasn't like accessible, I guess, maybe.
You know what? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't think that if you saw it. It wouldn't matter.
No.
You'd
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
be upset.
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
what, I'm
First of
not
all,
good
you're
enough?
looking at his history. That right there says,
Yeah, but an argument could be made that she is not coming across often enough for
that's
him.
what I said. Step up his game. Our game.
boy, you guys might be surprised to hear this. I think she does have some. My concern isn't that what he's looking at is porn that features women that don't look like her. That's why you look at porn, to imagine having sex with people that you aren't already having sex with.
Right.
But
Good point.
Good point.
2 to 3 times a month seems low
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
So I think he does have a slight porn addiction.
No, but does she want to do it? Is she willing to do it more often?
It sounds like it.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think she'd be concerned if she was't. I think she'd be going, oh, thank goodness he's looking at porn and taking care of himself.
But she
But does
have
he
sex.
want to do it more often? Do you think guys prefer porn to the real thing
Hey,
sometimes?
that's
or?
when it becomes an addiction, I believe.
Alli, are the ages
gotcha.
mentioned in there?
No.
That's it.
Why you think it's more of a concern if they're
Oh,
older or
they're in
younger?
their 50s or something. Yeah.
Right.
Are you asking this question, Hayes? In other words, is she, say, 50 years old and he's looking at porno when it's all 20-year-olds?
Well, that and as you get older, your drive goes down a bit.
Yeah.
I'll let
Right.
you know. I'll let
According to
you
every
know when that
comic.
happens.
I was going to say, according to every comic, sex stops after marriage. So maybe.
So she should just try
Maybe-
to like entice him, maybe instigate it. And if he turns you down, then then you might have a problem.
I've mentioned this before.
Right.
One of the best episodes ever of a sitcom was when Gloria put the wig on and All in the Family. So if this guy's watching pornographic videos featuring, say, brunettes and she's a blonde, surprise him with a wig. Surprise him with a wig one night.
You,
Get some costumes going.
that is funny.
could be.
You aren't doing anything wrong. I don't want this lady to think that this is her fault at all. it's not. The guy likes porn, and he's probably addicted.
Yeah.
Well, we run into these letters, it seems like every week, that one of them's snooping on the other. There is
Yeah,
there
I
are
don't like
relationships
that.
exist that you don't snoop.
Right.
I agree with you.
Right?
I do agree with you.
Yeah.
So if
I
she
wonder
did do
what people did before computers and cell phones. How are they snooping before? Because, yeah, you're right. It's all the time now.
Just wild accusations.
Credit card receipts.
So does the
Looking under the mattress to see what magazines he had
yeah.
hidden.
but help me here. How does she know the nature of the specific videos that he's watching?
The search history is a series of links, so
Yes.
she could click
So
on
she
them.
could click.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So she gets to see that the ladies don't look like her.
Yeah.
Okay, this would have been a much better letter if he had been starring in the pornographic films.
Well, that would have really been something, yeah.
Tom, we realize you control everything here, but you can't start controlling Allie's letters, okay? You need to let the people write them in, okay?
But wouldn't that be great,
Trying
though?
to direct it. Yeah. Well, I think, too, what about a little clear history? I mean, people should...
Yeah, how does this guy not know about that?
Right?
Yeah.
See, he's not trying to hide it then because he didn't delete it.
Allie,
He didn't care.
years ago, I'm not sure if I've ever told you this story, but years ago, I remember this letter. It was a guy from Cincinnati cleaning out the attic of his late mother-in-law.
Oh, boy.
And they found, in those days, a canister of film. And I believe it was 16 millimeter. I forget the details. But they went out and got a projector and, whatever you do to get it going and threaded it through the thing. And it was this guy's former mother-in-law in a pornographic film.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
So then
I hope he watched it alone, or did he have a whole viewing with the family?
Well, see, then the question is, how long do you watch it before you go, oh, dear?
You got to see where she takes it.
About 5 minutes.
Oh, until you have an orgasm, right?
Yeah. Can you save the rest for that?
Naturally.
Right.
So,
Then you fall asleep.
But I imagine in today's world, with a lot of people doing whatever you'd call a pornographic selfie, I would imagine that there are people that when someone passes, they get their phone and find things they really don't want to see.
Yeah.
Probably.
That would be my guess. And perhaps
I don't know what happens when someone passes. Can you just get their phone code? Or if someone has no access to a phone, it just dies with them, right?
You'd just throw it away.
we talked.
Just don't even
we
look
talked
at it.
about that once.
It's not going to be good.
We got several letters from guys that said any phone I can get it in 30 seconds.
That's what.
Oh, really?
Remember,
Okay.
didn't the FBI have some sort of issue with Apple at some point? But so I think they've got an actual secret super way to get into an iPhone that never fail. I don't know.
Unless they were murdered, don't look at the phone. Just go, well, this is unnecessary and throw it out.
Yeah.
Or if you have to look, just avoid the pictures. Avoid that folder of photos and videos. Oh, my God.
I see. Okay, let's move on. Alli Breen is our guest. The show is Sexy Time. And once again, it's ALLIBREEN. I spell it out for you so you can find her on social media to send her a letter. What have you got?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend's ex is stalking me.
Oh.
She doesn't follow me on Insta, but she's the first person to watch all of my stories. I get prank phone calls and weird texts from unknown numbers that I know are her. My boyfriend says he doesn't know that that's true. And even if it is, it's no big deal. But I think he should be doing something to protect me. He said she probably wants him to reach out to her if she's doing all this stuff. What do you guys think?
I think he should absolutely tell her to knock it the hell off.
If she's just watching you, though, like on Instagram.
Yeah, you can't do anything about watching stories. That's a good point.
Can you block her?
You can make yourself private if it's that big of a deal.
Or maybe you can grow up and stop spewing all of your stories out there and just live your own life.
Oh, that's a whole lot.
Or start pointedly making stories for her.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, tell her to go watch the movie Fatal Attraction and get back to me.
That guy should stand up for you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but she wants the guy to contact.
Who cares? Just go, I'm never contacting you again. You knock this crap off. That's what I'd do because I'm a real man.
Or just start
There you are.
do what Josh's friend did. Just start calling her and say, hey, I'm going to kill you. There you go.
Oh, well, that's out of context, a very odd callback.
You didn't hear the setup on that.
Like, what? It's a prank. That's what we're doing, right?
Okay. Let's move on. What else have you got?
Dear Allie, my fiance went on a trip to Thailand with friends way before I knew him. And I know that they had a wild time. But I just found out that he's actually hooked up with lady boys while he was there. They joked that they tricked him into it, but when he found out, he still followed through and then actually hooked up with another one. I'm not mad that it happened, but I'm mad he didn't tell me about it. Shouldn't he have?
How do you tell someone about that?
All right, first off,
That's something you don't tell anyone about.
the number one reason people go to Thailand, lady boys. That's the that is the number.
It's not the pad thai.
Yeah. You can get that anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, but that pad thai is good.
It is good.
I got to tell you.
It is delicious. Yeah. And the satay.
But why would he tell you?
Chicken satay.
Yeah, why would he tell you?
I think the friends must have told him. Possibly, because it doesn't sound
thanks,
like
fellas.
I'm not as concerned about whether or not he told her as the fact that he was into it.
Yeah, but you try everything once to see if you like it.
Yeah, maybe twice in this case.
I'm old school.
Oh, man.
Lady.
Yeah, you can't expect someone to tell you about that. I would think that's a dark secret that you keep for a while.
Yes. I mean, would she want him to come up and be like, all right, here's everybody I've ever had sex with, and tell her about every experience? This is just one of those things.
You might want to, in the Venn diagram, those of a different gender would be problematic for me.
Well, I misunderstood. Is this something that happened before he met her?
Yes.
Oh, well, that I think all deals off then. He doesn't have to say anything.
No, he does not have to tell you.
Now you guys can have kinky sex. Maybe you can peg him or something, and it's something you guys can share.
Finally,
together.
the voice of reason.
Of course. Chick, why didn't you think of that?
Relive the glory
Got a
days.
couple guesses.
Which is the don't they go to Thailand in one of those bachelor hangover?
Yeah.
Well, Thailand.
Oh
has them
yeah.
now.
Well, because it's also women who do like crazy things. It's like they show you a list of shooting ping pong balls out.
Oh,
and
God.
all kinds
Oh,
of
wow.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, you say crazy, I say art. Okay.
They found all kinds of things in Thailand in Hangover 2, except comedy.
Yeah.
Severe lack of humor.
I never saw that one.
The
Another
first one, a
writer.
classic. The second one.
Look up a writer.
Shoot him with the taser again. That was funny.
They've ended with one.
Okay, let's move
In
on.
the face. Okay.
The show is Sexy Time. Our guest is Alli Breen here in the Bob and Tom program. What else have you got?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend has a trainer at the gym that he used to go to once a month, but they changed trainers and now he has a very hot trainer.
Here we go.
He signed up for more sessions with her and now he's up to twice a week. I don't love it. He's never been into fitness before. He also doesn't have that much money to spend. When I brought it up, he said, I should be investing also in my health. So he just flipped the script. I want to tell him everyone sees through what he's doing and it looks pathetic, but I don't want to sound jealous. What should I do?
I love her, all right?
Go to
Leave
that
us
same trainer.
alone. Leave us alone.
So wait a minute.
I love that his comeback was like, listen, fatty, you should be at the
Yeah.
gym more.
Yeah.
But he had a trainer, so he was already paying for a trainer.
Right.
And now,
Yes.
now it's switched up, but then he doubled his.
Just
Doubled his
lucked out.
investment, so
Okay.
to
So
speak.
you find the hottest trainer at that gym and you go to him and you work
Yes.
on yourself.
But I mean, is
okay?
that- these
The problem
tra-
is a lot of them are very gay.
These trainers have to
it'd be
deal
hard
with
to
this.
find
He doesn't know
straight
that.
hot
Wait a minute, hang on a
trainers,
second. What'd you
Yeah,
say?
gay trainers are a problem.
What did you say, Allie?
I said a lot of the hot trainers at gyms are gay.
Yeah.
So for the woman to find one to make him jealous might be tough.
So is that both male and female trainers? Is that a thing?
No, I think just for the male. I mean, here, like Equinox is the big gym, and most of the trainers, they're like
Well,
perfect.
you're in New York. We all know that 90% of the men there are gay.
Yeah, that might be.
That's a
skewed,
fact. I went to
exactly.
college there. You can't walk down the street without running into
You
a gay
can't
guy.
judge from here. Good point.
I know a lot of trainers, and none of them are gay.
Yeah,
so
and a lot of them
are married.
and a lot of them have to deal with this
Yeah.
all the time. So I don't know. Who knows? This guy's not going to end up with his trainer.
No, she's being insecure.
Yep,
Don't
you
worry
can just
about it.
go work out the same time he's at the gym. You could be on the treadmill. He just happens to be on the floor working out with her. No big deal. You're working on
Yep.
yourself.
That's an unusual exercise you're doing. It looks a lot like pelvic thrusts into her hips.
Tell his girlfriend to go have a sandwich and maybe a pie and leave me alone. Chunkles.
I'll tell you what, that shooting ping pong balls thing,
Yeah.
that would jazz up those TV lottery shows.
That would be great.
Well, Janice, come on out here. Let's get those numbers.
Let's roll that first number. It's 22.
That means she has how many ping pong?
It's a 0. Oh, no, wait. Let me wipe that off. It's an 8.
6 up
They have like 60 numbers. That's
No,
horrible.
no.
Wow.
How'd they do that?
You draw them beforehand backstage, and then you shoot them out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so that
So
would be.
you have 6.
Yes, we've solved the problem.
Yeah.
We have time to solve one more problem, Alli Breen. Go ahead.
Dear Allie, okay. Me and my husband are high school sweethearts with 3 kids, 14, 16, and 18. My husband just sat me down to tell me he had a girl tell him that her 15-year-old daughter was his. He doesn't think it's the case. He thinks he's being extorted, but he did want to tell me he did have an affair for 6 months with the mom. I want to support him against them, but I'm so mad at the betrayal. Also, if he had this affair, don't you think there were others?
Oh, geez.
Okay,
Yikes.
the main issue
There's a
here
lot.
is that you wrote the wrong show. That
Exactly.
That
a serious
is a
issue.
legitimate issue.
This is requires maturity.
Yes.
I'm out. I'm out.
Unfortunately,
I
we
will
are
say, though,
fresh out.
she's right, because even if the kid doesn't end up being his, he still had the affair. So
I know.
What?
yeah.
You gotta look. Does this guy get any credit for being so
Coming
though?
forward,
Yeah, forthcoming here.
Well,
I
but
think he
then the
deserves-
argument you could say you didn't come forward till you knew you were going to get caught. So
That's it. Exactly.
Right, but why, if it
Yeah.
was over, why hurt your spouse like that? If you know that it's over and you're not going to cheat on your spouse again, why put them through the pain?
And why did that woman wait till the kid was 15 to try to go after some money
Yeah.
from that guy?
I'm guessing college fund.
Oh, there we go.
Or maybe she had already told someone else it was his, and then they discovered it wasn't, and so she moved on to the next.
Oh.
Yeah.
The guy's
that.
been pretty honest, besides lying to you for 6 months. But what I'm trying to say is
15
ask
years.
him if there were other, and maybe you'll get a straight answer from him. And you have every right to be upset, sure. And you can
Yeah.
still support him. You can still support him and be mad that he cheated on you. That's totally fine.
And you might get a bonus kid out of it. You don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Nice little addition to the family. Who knows?
Hey, just in time for Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah,
like to
she's
introduce you
coming
to Libby. She's your half
Get out the
sister.
table, Leaf.
Okay. Well, thanks, Allie.
Please feel welcome,
guys.
Travis.
And Allie Breen is our guest. Allie, are you working this week?
Yes, I am going to be at the comic strip on Saturday night, and I'm doing some Ukrainian fundraiser thing on Friday
Oh,
night.
sounds like you're looking forward to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right, good.
Should be fun.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
You can reach Allie once again.
Allie.
ALLIB on OnlyFans and ALLIBREEN on your favorite social media platform. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've done some good work here
What
today.
if that 15 and 16-year-old hooked up and they didn't know they're half siblings?
Oh, my God.
A little Luke and Leia action.
Oh, yeah.